8 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order.
10.
10 o'clock, I'm sorry. I guess I got up earlier this morning.
Cambiaron la hora.
Let's see. Anyhow, I want to welcome everyone for being here today and thank y'all for being here. Let the record show we do have quorum, everyone being present. If everyone would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have any public comments?
There's none, Your Honor.
Your first item is minutes. I don't think we have those there.
No,
So
they were for last commission.
okay, so no action on that. On the vendors list,
Yes, vendors have been reviewed and recommend for approval.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Second.
moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is claims.
Claims have been reviewed and already claims.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have a couple of proclamations on our agenda. The first one is to take action, and this is a proclamation for the Knights of Columbus Founders Day. Mr. Eddie Sainz, please identify yourself for the record.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Commissioners. I'm Eduardo Sainz. I'm the District Deputy for District 212 for the Knights of Columbus. I'm here representing the four councils that are in the county. The Knights of Columbus, we were established in 1882 by St. Father J. McGivney, assistant pastor at St. Mary's Church in Connecticut. Our organization was founded on the principles of charity, unity, and fraternity. Locally, we have four councils, like I mentioned before, and hundreds of members that call Starr County home. The first established was Rio Grande City in 1926, Roma in 1950, San Isidro in 1954, and lastly, Escobares in 1989. Together, we have 272 years of combined service to the local Starr County parishioners and community. We humbly ask you, Judge and Commissioners, that you guys recognize March 29th in Starr County and all subsequent March 29ths with a proclamation honoring it, our Founders Day, and our selfless charity and service to the residents of Starr County.
Mr. Sainz,
I second, Your Honor.
have a motion and a second under discussion. I want to commend you and of course, the members of the KCs for the job that you all do and the work that you all do. It is certainly admirable, the time that you all put into this organization for the help that you give the church. So on behalf of the citizens of the county, we thank you, and we really appreciate the work that you all do. I do have a motion, a second. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you so much. We have another proclamation, and this is to approve the proclamation proclaiming April as Child Abuse Prevention Month. Lori?
Good morning. On behalf of the Starr County Attorney's Office, the Child Protection Court, the Child Welfare Board, and Child Protective Services, we thank you for having us here today. Here in Starr County, in our state, and across our nation, we value our children as our greatest hopes for our future. Every child deserves to grow up in a safe and nurturing environment, free from harm and fear. Each year, the month of April is dedicated to recognizing that the safety and well-being of children must be a priority, and we honor all of those who work so diligently to promote the well-being of children. Our CPS workers, our Child Welfare Board, our judges, our prosecutors, both the county attorney's office and the DA's office, law enforcement, child advocacy centers, healthcare providers, educators, counselors, foster parents, and our leaders, such as this Honorable Commissioner's Court and so many others. Together, we can create a brighter future for children. We ask that you sign the proclamation and designate April of 2023 as National Child Abuse Prevention Month in Starr County. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Perez.
Adolfo muy bien. Second, Your Honor.
I have a motion, a second, to approve. Again, Ms. Perez and the rest of the members, I know you named of a bunch of the prosecutors, the different people that are associated with child abuse and neglecting, preventing it. And we thank you for that. We thank all of you for that. However, I do want to stress that even with all these organizations that Ms. Perez just named, we as citizens have the obligation to report any abuse of any child. Remember this, kids? A lot of them don't have a voice. So you're their voice. We really need to bring this to the forefront. And, unfortunately, we do have quite a bit of child abuse. So it's really up to us to stop it. So, again, Ms. Perez, thank you so much. The County Attorney's Office, the DA's office, and all the different agencies that are involved in this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And we'd like to take a photo of that.
Sure.
Please support.
Okay, anyone else that needs to come before the court at this time? If not, we'll go ahead and follow our agenda. Item 8 is to give final approval for Woodland Ranchettes Phase 2. Good morning.
Woodland Ranchettes, it's in precinct 1, and we're asking for final approval.
Commissioner.
Yeah, make a motion to approve. Is everything's in order?
Yes, everything's in order.
Second.
Moved in second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 10 is for preliminary approval for Highland at Embassy.
Yes, Highlands at Embassy, it's a 3-lot, and it's in precinct 4. We're asking for preliminary.
Okay.
An issue came up with that project, Judge, where they couldn't find the gas line.
No, this is it's just a 3-lot.
It's a 3-lot.
Yeah, well, what I had suggested was for them, instead of putting a patch over it, to put a valley gutter on if you're gonna cut the street, because of those patches are not gonna last. And eventually, that's what I wanna do, Judge. I wanna replace all those
Concrete.
speed bumps that they have down that road, replace them with valley gutters.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the gas line is natural gas or?
Natural gas?
It's the line that supplies the,
Okay. This is the preliminary approval, right?
It's only
Okay.
preliminary.
Yeah, so this is just to approve the general layout of things and whatever. Now,
Exactly,
for the final, all of this will come into play.
right.
We need to make sure the water lines are in, the whatever sewer
Right.
system we're gonna have, the electrical, the drainage, everything. That would be at the final.
This is just
approval.
to start construction.
Yeah, it's just so that they can continue, well,
Yeah.
not to start construction.
No.
Is to continue with the plans and
yes.
before the final approval.
Exactly.
I so move.
Okay.
Second.
Moved in second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Garcia, hold on before you take off. I had asked to be placed on the agenda, when it was an item for the planning department and the 911. I don't see it here.
I had asked for,
It's, audited and executive, and it's.
it's in executive session? Is the personnel already here? I requested for Mr. Sarabia, you and the 911 lady to be here.
Yeah, I'm here.
And personal matters, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can you call, who did you want?
Well, Mr. Sarabia, the head,
Yeah, yeah.
there, and the lady was the 911.
Can you call and see if they can be? Okay, item 11 is an action item, and this is to approve a permit application from Valley Telephone for buried fiber optic. This is an old Charco Blanco, Landfill Lane, Dump Road, Carenza Drive, a La Sagunada Road. Anyone here from VTC?
Precinct 1, ¿verdad?
Eso también
No, es Querenza Drive. Precinct 4.
Those are yours?
¿Tuyas?
Sagunada, Charco Blanco. Part of it, I don't know exactly where in Charco Blanco.
Okay.
But La Sagunada and Dumpside Road. And I do have some questions on it, Judge.
You want to table it? Because there's no one here to present it.
You can make a motion to
You
table,
can,
we'll
yeah.
table it for next one, and
Okay.
then we'll request for them to come in.
I so moved it.
To table?
To table,
To table.
second to table.
Moved and second to table. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 12 is an action item. This is to approve a transfer of payments from account number 0036887 to 0052179 with the effective date in which they were originally given. Payments were given on incorrect amounts due to an appraisal district error. Yes.
So basically, since 2012, this taxpayer was being billed incorrectly for their neighbor's account. And then their account got labeled as an account with a bad address. So the actual statement for their property was going nowhere. And they were paying on their neighbor's property, but it was under their name.
Okay. So what you're asking is the payments that were given
On the wrong account.
to the wrong account to be transferred to the correct account.
Right.
And then
But with the
one-
date in which they were given, which would remove penalty and interest.
Okay, and those that were not given, I guess we're not going to be able to charge penalty and interest because it was a wrong address? Is that correct?
What do you mean?
Well, there's two accounts,
Mhm.
right? One was current, but it was given to the wrong lot.
To the neighbor.
So that one is going to the correct lot, so they're
The
current.
neighbor?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can bill them and give them
Well,
a
no,
certain
you
amount
have
of
to bill
days.
them.
Yeah,
You have to bill the neighbor.
Yeah.
right.
Because somebody else was paying their bill.
Yeah, and we can give
Yeah.
them 21 days to pay without interest.
All right.
The lady came and spoke to me about it, Judge. Apparently there was a mistake on how they were
assessed.
collecting. She was paying her taxes, but they were
Eran
going
de
to
los
the
neighbors.
Wrong
to the
account.
wrong property. I so moved it.
Okay.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13 is to approve a contract between the clerk, county clerk, and RICO for 2 black and white copying machines and 1 white format copier. Mr. Gonzalez went and talked to me about this. It's exactly what they have right now. It just, the account expired, so they're going into a new one. And the price is pretty much the same. I think it went up like $50 or something. It's pretty not much.
Motion to approve, Your Honor. Second.
Moved and second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 14 and 15 are, I guess, action items on the engagement agreement with Adrian Webb, CPA for professional auditing services in connection with the Starr County and the industrial bridge audits. Ms. Alanis?
Yes, sir, it's basically the contract to begin the audit report. However, I would like to table 15. We had to include something else in that agreement, so we're going to have to.
Okay, well, let's take 14 first.
Motion to approve. Second. Item 14, Your Honor.
Okay, it's been moved and second to approve.
To approve, or you want?
Under discussion,
Yeah, are you gonna table it or?
No, 50, 40 vamos a approve.
Where's the gentleman here? Where's the gentleman that,
Actually, he's not here, it's just for me. It's just.
well, I think he should come to the Commissioner's Court. I got some questions for the auditors that we're gonna come in.
I guess, is it okay, I'll talk to him to see, maybe we can get in communication with him. But if you all like for him to come in, like.
Yeah, see if he can be here for,
Have you been in touch with them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, are they in agreement to have that audit by June?
They're gonna work as.
Well, that's not an answer, man. Are we gonna get the audit done by June, when it's due?
We're gonna try our best.
And what's lacking what's gonna be lacking? That's what I want to know, ask the gentleman. Have you been in contact with him? Is he gonna work hard enough to get that audit done by June? The working hard is not enough. We gonna get it done or not?
where
Because
is,
we, like I said, out there in the South, we lost $1 million, and they just told us with this audit that it's not gonna make it, so.
where is he out of? From Edinburgh, so he's from the valley.
Well, we can approve, Your Honor, and we can hold him, so he can come accountability in next meeting.
At our next meeting.
Yeah. You think you can schedule for him to come in? We'll put him into executive session, and he's already gonna be working with us. Or you wanna stop it? Pues ya lo habíamos aprobado.
Ya la habían aprobado.
Sí, este guy, sí, ¿verdad? We already approved this one.
Yeah.
Este nomás es his contract, so. ¿Entiendes? Okay, go ahead and let him know that we're requesting a meeting with him, or not a meeting, nomás to talk to him,
Okay.
an executive session. So,
Okay.
I read the
So
motion.
it was a motion to approve item 14,
Mhm.
and second by Commissioner Pettis. Any further discussion? All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, let the record show Commissioner Garza abstaining. And item 15, is there a motion to table?
Motion to table.
Moved in second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 16 is an action item, and this is to approve opening a bank account for grant number 2019 MUBX K002, the Southwest Rural and Tribal Assistance Program. Hadn't we already approved this?
This application, it was approved, but we just need to open a bank account for the funds to go in.
But I thought we had we had approved an account to be open. No?
Se
We
me
never
quedó
did?
nomás puro grant.
Era nomás puro grant.
Oh, okay.
Last Commissioners Court, we presented items 15, 16, and 17 to request some funds from the general fund and then get reimbursed by the grant.
Okay.
I believe it was supposed to be in the Homeland Security grant, but the auditor wants us to open up another account to be able to put that money in there and then get it, I believe.
Yes, the funds can be commingled, separate funds for separate.
Right, right.
Motion to approve.
Okay. Motion and a second. Under discussion. The reason I bring it up, Ms. Alice, is that it's been, or the way I understand it, the more accounts we have, the more our auditing expense, because there's more accounts to be audited. So as soon as it's no longer needed, we need to close these accounts down to keep our accounts to the minimum. However, if it's needed, it's not a problem.
Just one
Larry,
question.
was this part of the reimbursement?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. The only question, do we do that for every grant?
Yes, every grant would need a new bank account. It just depends. If it's a Homeland Security, it can just renew it to the same bank account.
Okay,
This is from a different one.
Okay.
And it's a new one. This one's a new one.
Okay.
yes.
Okay, I do have a motion and a second. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 17 and 18 are donations. Is there a motion to approve?
I don't move, yeah.
Been moved to approve them. Discussion and second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Items 19 through 26 our budget amendments.
Motion to approve, Your Honor.
Second.
Moved in second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 27 and 28 are budget corrections.
I do so move.
I have a motion and a second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And it is now 10:30, and pursuant to section 551.074, we will go into executive session to discuss order of salaries and personnel matters. Okay, I've got 11:15, and we're back in open session. We only had a couple of things that we discussed. One was order of salaries.
Motion to approve, Your Honor, based on what we discussed in executive session.
Second.
Moved in second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries, and personnel matter was information only, so no action needed. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Moved in second. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, gentlemen.